G'day beautiful people, today we're going to take a look at a build that I have for Rampage. Now the build is called Zoidberg, because he just has always reminded me of Mr. Zoidberg. So, she is a order and growth build. Now, being an order build, there's a couple of slots that I had left over. Once I put the cards that I wanted in, I had a couple of slots left over, so there's a couple of cards in here that are just, or at least one, which is Lamplighter. Just to sort of fill the deck out. I don't like having 10 card decks or 8 card decks. I like to have 12 cards there. I have options. So we have Lamplighter. It's not that bad as a jungler having the option to grab some wards every now and then. But we have Coinmaster, we have Exoskeleton, we have Flame of Zekken, which is something that all growth junglers should have. We have Greenspring, which is another card that's sort of just thrown in there. I mean, it's good. Especially curving towards getting Tyrant, because you're going to get 3 Vitality anyway to go into Tyrant, so why not grab Greenspring? The health regen's not that bad. Extra health regen for him, 20 basic armor, it's a good card. Growth Totem is in there just because there was nothing else I wanted to put in. I don't really run Growth Totem on him, to be honest, but then again, if you get it really early and you tend to have long matches, it can work out. But then, as we said before, Tyrant is in the deck. We have Vital Waters, works quite well on Rampage. We have Malak's Tribute, gain a shield for any healing above max health. With someone that has regeneration, like Rampage does, this can be very beautiful. Also, every time you back, you're going to start off with 15% extra health as a shield. Then we have Yomi Guardian. Power, max health, basic armor, all things that work well on Rampage, with the ability to, for 8 seconds, reduce all basic attacks by 100. So if they hit you for 200, it'll only hit for 100. If they hit for 100, it'll do nothing. This is on a 55 second cooldown, 80 mana, it's not bad. It's a great card right now. It's very, very meta. Then we have Unbroken Spirit. We all know what Unbroken Spirit does. And one of the tribe. Because we want to build tanky, it offers 420 max health. It does take quite a commitment in the agility tree though, so I can understand if you don't want to run it. But generally what I do is I don't start with Lamplighter. I start with Coinmaster, go do my jungle clear, try to back around the 2.5 minute mark, and grab Exoskeleton, so I have it when I go for my ganks. Grab Flame of Zekken whenever it's free. As I said before, go and grab Greenspring when you have the... Actually, what I would do is I'd go for 1 point, grab Coinmaster. 2nd point, grab Exoskeleton. Grab this whenever it's free. Once I get to 4 Vitality, I'd actually get rid of Coinmaster and grab Greenspring. So the 4 points would be Exo and Greenspring. Growth Totem, I don't really run it like I said, but it's just in there, so don't even put it in if you're not going to use it. And then grab Tyrant, next card up. Then start working more into Vitality so that you can grab Vital Waters, get rid of probably Exoskeleton for Vital Waters, then work into getting Malak's Tribute. Okay, so at this point, once you get Malak's Tribute, you'll be running Tyrant, Vital Waters, and Malak's Tribute. Then I would probably toss up between which one I'm going to work towards in this. They both need the same amount of agility, both need 3 agility. One is a bit more expensive on the Vitality front. So if they have a lot of hard CC, definitely go for Unbroken Spirit first, but if you're backing in, you have 7 and not 9, obviously pick up Yomi. But if they don't have a lot of hard CC, don't even worry about Unbroken, just go Yomi Guardian. So at this point, you'll either be running Tyrant, Vital Waters and Unbroken Spirit, or you'd be running Tyrant, Vital Waters and Yomi Guardian. And then you have one of the tribe, which is completely and utterly up to you. Actually, I probably wouldn't even go for it the majority of the times. The only times I would really go for it is if we're absolutely shitting on the enemy team, and then I would go for like one of the tribe, Unbroken and Yomi. But the builds I would walk towards on this with hard CC on the team, I would go for Unbroken, Yomi, and probably Vital Waters. But if you wanted to go Unbroken, Yomi, and Malak's Tribute, that would still be fine. If they had no hard CC, I would work for Yomi, Malinx, and Vital Waters. As far as gems go, I just have Jungle Assassin, just to make it easier to get that clear done early, so I can back and grab Exoskeleton and go for a gank. We have damage reduction. Obviously I don't take Jungle Lifesteal because he has good, because you're going to take his passive first anyway, and you're going to have good health regen in the jungle. So we take damage reduction, damage return, ferocity, and avenging spells. Ferocity is going to make your attack speed higher based off missing health. He has a lot of health, and he will do in this build, so if they are getting him down, it's going to increase his damage quite a lot, because his attack speed's going up quite a bit. And then we have avenging spells, which when hit by an enemy basic attack, your cooldowns are reduced by 0.35 seconds. So every 3 times you get hit by a basic attack, you're reducing your cooldowns by a second. He's a huge target when he's ulting. He can cop the damage. It's an extra rock, or a slow much quicker. So I like it. I go into ability armor on all of these as much as I can, because it's pretty hard to get it elsewhere. And then we have Onslaught, just to make those cooldowns even quicker. Get your ult quicker, get your rocks quicker when you're in a fight. So that's the build. As far as recommendations for cards other than Greenspring or Lamplighter, Growth Totem or Lamplighter, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head that's, you know, super great. If it was someone other than Rampage, I'd probably recommend something like Vanguard Captain, but he doesn't need that, I don't feel like. You know, you could think about adding a card to curve into one of the tribe because it's so expensive on agility, so maybe you might want to go like Swift Hunter or something like that, I don't know, or Thunder Cleaver maybe. But as far as gems go, I would probably go for Onslaught most of the time, but if you didn't want to go for avenging spells, you could go for, what's the other one? Top one. Armorora would be fine. Other than that, don't really have any suggestions for any other gems. I definitely reckon take damage return and damage reduction, because he's huge and he's going to be copying some damage. Ferocity is just a very, very good option. I mean, you could maybe go for Consume the Dead, but then you have to guarantee that you're getting the kills. You could easily go for Reflexive Purify. It does help quite a lot, because Unbroken Spirit will still proc, but then you'll purify yourself out of slows and stuff like that, so it can work very, very well. I just like Ferocity on the big guy, but keep in mind that if you are going to run a Ferocity, if you're shitting on the enemy team and they're not really bursting you down while you're in your ultimate, you're not going to get any value out of Ferocity, but I put it in nonetheless. So that's the build, that's Zoidberg. Give it a go. Let me know if you do try it, how you went. Drop a like on the video if you liked it, especially if you do try the build and you like it. Smash that like button for me. And subscribe if you're not already, guys. Not already, guys. England. So tired right now. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love your face. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.